The following program is rated mature. It may contain strong, coarse language, violence, and other mature content not appropriate for children under 17. The views expressed in this program may not represent those of this cable station or its employees.
It's 9 o'clock on a Friday night, so grab a seat and you just might see something really great. You've got the time, it's not too late to watch a show that will give you laughs and chills and thrills. There's nothing that they haven't tried, 'cause everything tastes great when it's deep fried. So lock your doors and sit right down. There is no better place to go, 'cause it's time for the Not So Late Show.
Sucks. The Not So Late Show.
Pat.
Pat, the show started.
Hey, Pat. He was here a minute ago.
I probably had to poop or something. That happens.
I think he's still pooping.
Everybody poops,
Especially Pat.
especially Pat.
Hopefully not in his car.
Why would he poop
Yeah.
in his car? I'd go in the bathroom if anything.
Side of the road.
Side of the
Side
road.
of the road. There you go. Top 3 places to poop.
Wow.
Virgin snow.
Is that something you have to worry
It just
about?
sounds sacrilegious.
Well, no, all right, now I'm curious.
Okay.
All right, in Alaska, right? You know, they say...
Everything's snow.
Well, like Alaska or above the Arctic Circle, you know, they say exposed skin freezes in whatever seconds or something like that. You know, you'd be afraid to, you know, pee on the side of the road or something like that unless you had a little
Penis
pee-pee
eater?
mitten. Yeah,
A little warming incentive.
yeah. But
What if you put 2 of, like, the hand
has
warmers?
anyone ever... that would probably work.
It'd look a little,
Little
weird.
weird. Yeah, well, who's looking?
Weenie warmer. We need to make this. We found our million.
Oh my God,
Copyright,
you're right. Yes.
trademark, and everything
Because
else.
there's nothing people like doing more than putting chemical packets around their cock.
Isn't that just a microwave fleshlight?
And it's a golden freaking invention.
Well,
Who doesn't
if
wanna
they're
be-
incontinent, yes it is.
Well,
Ha!
yeah.
Ha! Ha!
Who doesn't want a weenie warmer?
Oh my God, that's genius.
Right?
No, what you do is you sell it
Well,
like...
don't tell them. They'll take our idea and take our millions. Yeah. Yeah.
And then you just
Yeah.
Then you do the thing.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
I'm telling you, it's doable.
yeah, it is.
No pun
Oh
intended.
my God. Oh wow. Oh my God, that is actually, like, I'm not even joking, that's actually a saleable product.
Well,
Anyways.
I'm calling out work the next 2 days, so let's get to work.
All right,
But anyway,
yeah.
your mind is stuck on weenie warmer.
Show title.
Your mind is stuck on weenie warmer? Or
No, just weenie warmer. Yeah.
Heat warmer.
I was wondering, like, Alaska, above the Arctic Circle, if
Yeah.
you drop trow and, like, is there a potential of the turd freezing to your asshole? I know we're putting the sun here. I know it's early in the show. This is a little early for this, but
Well, I think
this is deep philosophical questions that get me.
I think we'd biologically have to go and figure out how hot is it when it's coming out, and then how fast would that have to freeze on the way.
Oh my God, these are like the unanswered questions of science.
Dear Mythbusters.
Dear, yeah.
Dear Jamie and Adam,
Oh my, yeah.
half the episode would be blurred out. Pat, help us out here.
I know, really. Come on, you're taking a shit on the side of the road right now. Come on, let's go. There you go. Yeah, there you go.
So we have a Mythbusters question, and we have $1 million idea. Not bad for a Friday.
I'm smelling Kickstarter.
That's not what you're smelling.
Urine.
you're smelling.
Urine, yeah.
Whatever.
There you go.
Hey, whatever gets us to Hawaii faster.
There you go.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Yep. Right. Anyway,
So what'd you do this week?
fixated on the beginning of the show. That's what I did this week. No, today.
I've been waiting a lot of hours just for this moment.
Let's see what I did this week. I worked a lot. I drove down to Newark today.
Just because you wanted to smell funny?
No. I actually went. There's this thing. It's called Global Entry for. They have the Homeland Security, And it's basically like volunteer a whole bunch of information, take the fingerprints, Big Brother, all that other jazz.
Is that part of the Weenie Warmer thing? Voluntary entry?
It depends on if you get the extra screening.
Ah.
Yes.
You're welcome.
Damn it. Anyway, it lets you, for lack of a better description, skip the long lines for passport and for TSA.
I thought you'd get an extra frisking. So I'll go down for that.
I'm pretty sure all you need to do for that is to have like a camo backpack and a beard and look disheveled and just be looking around all sketchy like.
And just keep an extra pair of socks in your pants.
Yes. Yes.
I really think you should frisk me again, just to make sure.
Just to make sure, yeah. No, sir, this is the third time. Please move along.
Nope, not feeling safe. I think you should do it again. I don't know what I might have done when I was
You
asleep.
haven't even found my weenie warmer.
No, we found that. Damn.
Yeah, no, they have like the pre-check lines and all that. So I fly enough, I travel enough where it made it worthwhile. So I drove all
Fly
the way.
enough, and then you go on airplanes where they fly for you.
Yes. So I drove all the way to Newark, and then I came all the way back. So I was down there. It was
Then you had to take a shower because you smelled.
Yeah, they basically went over took 20 minutes. It's like, why do you want to get this? It's like, because I don't like waiting in airports.
Because I travel a lot and I don't want to wait in lines with all
Yeah.
the common folk.
They're like, tell us your address, tell us your full name, and on 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 and on
And on.
and on. Yes.
And be like, we'll be in touch. It was like a
It's
job
like,
interview.
have you ever been arrested or detained? No.
Willingly?
Ha ha! Bazinga.
I like handcuffs.
Yes. Sold separately from the weenie warmer.
That's our second product.
Yes.
Wristy warmers.
Anyways, Jay.
What if we can have badge warmers?
Oh, for crying out loud. There's a joke.
All's there.
There's a joke there, and... Anyways, I'm not going to make it. So, Jay, how was your week?
Good. It was actually fairly productive.
Yeah, you came up with a $1 million invention idea, and that's really all there is to it.
Yeah. And there's other things, too.
Go on.
It was actually a fairly cool week.
Yeah?
Remember a few weeks ago, we did a news story on the Seek thermal imaging camera?
Uh-huh.
Mine arrived.
Yay! Did you bring it with you?
I didn't.
Boo.
Are you kidding? I paid multiple amounts of dollars for it. The thing is this big, I'd probably break it. So it stays in my house nice and safe.
Sure. I guess. Why not?
Yeah.
So what did you do with it?
Well, I went around all the outside of my house to make sure that there wasn't anything like glowing hot in my walls. Luckily, I'm happy to say, knock on wood, all my walls were cold on the outside.
Yeah, you literally were a heat-seeking love missile.
I am a heat-seeking moisture missile.
Yes, there you go.
Anyway.
I went around. That's interesting.
Yeah, then I went around
I have
the
one
inside.
of those handheld ones.
Like a temperature thing?
Yeah.
This is actual thermal imaging.
So is this, except at one singular point.
Well, that thermal imager will come in handy when you're testing your weenie warmer.
Ah, yes,
Good
it will.
point.
Yes, it will.
I knew this is all happening for a reason.
Yes. Yep. There you go. Boom goes the dynamite.
Right?
All right. What else?
So I got that. I finished a book.
Did
Again.
you?
Yeah.
All right.
Gone Girl.
Any good?
The ending confused me.
Okay.
Kind of just was like words, and then...
Those are what books are, Jay. Words,
Yeah.
words.
But then it just kind of abruptly ended. And it's like, and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, acknowledgements, afterward. Where's the rest? How does the story end? So I go back and I read the last few lines a few different times. And I'm like, oh, that is how it ends. Well, that was interesting. And 420 pages later, I'm confused. But anyway, that happens with me with everything.
Trademarked
What is?
weenie warmer.
Really?
But it's not what we're thinking of. It's different. Let me see.
No, that was kind of along the lines my brain was thinking.
Well, you're perfect. So anyways.
Yeah.
Wow. All right. So
And?
what else did you do besides get a thermal imaging camera
And finish a book.
and finish your book?
And they finally gave me my invitation to join Edo.
Hello?
Edo.
Hello.
Do you remember Hello?
What is hello?
Edo. Edo.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
You remember Edo? It's the new anti-ad Facebook.
Oh. And how is hello?
I don't know.
You haven't used it, have you?
Well, I just did it on my cell phone, so trying to scroll through everything, I'm like,
Right.
and then I tried on my tablet, and then I forgot my password already.
Well, these guys have already taken the idea I was going to come up with, so
Dicks.
son of a bitch.
And then finally, so once I get actually on Edo, I will actually try it out and do some things and, stretch the old legs and see how it works out.
All right.
And finally, you and I did something cool.
What
We watched Pacific Rim in 3D.
That is tremendous. On
It was
a
a
4K
pretty
TV.
cool, pretty damn cool movie.
It is. I had not seen Pacific Rim up until this point.
Neither did I.
Decent, fun, all-around good action movie. You
Yeah.
know, ignoring.
A lot of CG.
Oh, well, it's pretty much almost completely CG.
Except for where they were walking around and the humans.
Except for the people, and even then, probably
And
CG. Yeah.
About 85% on that one.
Yep.
So
There you go.
it was a very, very... And we watched Gravity in 3D.
That was good too.
Again.
Yep. I don't know. Jackie and Deb just like, I love the
They're
the
not
space
nerds
scenes.
like us.
That's true. All right. Well, there you go. I do hear that
Santa?
Santa.
Santa?
Santa. Is
do
he
you-
bringing us all the cool tech toys that we're going to hear about in Geeky News?
I hope.
No, not so much. All right. Well, so we'll do one news story and then we'll get to Geeky News.
Because Rob wandered off.
Yeah. Well, the 4 best shopping days in the U.S. market do not include Black Friday. Believe it or not, a study savings.com says we've already missed out on our best chance to get a deal on electronics. That was a couple weeks ago, November
Brad's
1st.
birthday.
As for the rest, these are the days to get the best deals. Do you want to take a guess?
Ooh, I like guessing.
4th of July.
Not 4th of July. These are all in the holiday season.
4th of July is a holiday.
Just not the right
Thanksgiving,
season.
Christmas, holiday season.
Well, be more specific. Let me
The day before
be more
Thanksgiving.
specific to paying attention, right?
No, not the day before
The
Thanksgiving.
day of Thanksgiving.
Not Thanksgiving
The
Day.
day after Thanksgiving.
No.
Cyber Monday.
Yes, December 1st.
Well, this
For-
year it is.
It's best for considered best for clothing. Now you were close. The Tuesday before Thanksgiving,
Damn it.
November 26th, for
Best
toys.
for turkeys.
That too. Well, it's the day after because if they're still alive. December 15th, for all of their typical gift items, that's when most retailers will host a last-ditch sales in the Big Push.
And
right
December
before Christmas.
24th for all those a-holes that just like...
Pretty much.
I'll find something at a gas station.
Yeah, a little bit. Was it a busy geeky news week? A lot of tech news? All right, fine. Well, kick it off, Jay. Lou!
I just sticking with the 3-letter themes.
All right. If you thought the NSA was sneaky.
So is the Justice Department's Marshal Service,
Oh, yeah.
evidently.
They have apparently been completely stealing everyone's
Dicking it up.
cell phone data. They've been flying planes equipped with fake cell phone towers
Yeah.
that fool everyone's cell phone towers into switching to that tower so they can gain information about all those cell phones.
I was wondering why my cell service was so good at my house all of a sudden.
What it basically amounts to is they were
Trying to find the bad
snooping
guys.
on every cell phone in America. Pretty much mass surveillance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I always thought it was you just buzzing my house. Evidently, it was the
Nope.
Justice
Nope. Eat the
Department.
government.
Huh.
Anything,
Well, I'd expect nothing less.
anything else on that news story or not really?
You know what they call the fake towers?
What?
Dirt boxes.
Right. That is pretty disturbing, though.
It was made by a subsidiary of Boeing called the Digital Recovery Technology, or DRT, or DIRT.
There you go.
There it is.
All right.
So I thought that was kind of...
Creepy.
I was just going to say very...
Disturbing.
No, just...
Orwellian.
No, just very government-esque.
Orwellian. Sure. Next.
I use small words.
Another Brad Hawaii house idea.
Yes. So I'm going to ask you a question as soon as I can find it.
Yes.
Not yet.
Yes.
Nope, still not there.
Yes.
Do you know the name Alan Turing?
Yeah.
And who is he?
The Turing test. He was one of the earliest computer scientists. He invented what's called the Turing test, which is supposedly when the sort of that point at which a person cannot differentiate the answers of a computer from that of a human being.
What else did he do? What's he famously known as?
The father of modern computing.
He's also the legendary Allied Forces code breaker.
That too.
Yeah, him.
Yeah.
And apparently a reference I never got. And
Actually,
20
really-
years later, I now get it.
Actually,
Yeah.
the grandfather
Wait,
of...
hold on. What was the reference to?
In William Gibson's book, Neuromancer, they refer to the Turing Police, which is an organization that polices artificial intelligence. I had no idea why they were called that.
And
Now
it-
I do.
Yay! I
Yay.
helped Rob.
Learning! Yeah. Actually, it would be more like the grandfather of modern computing. But yeah, that too.
Yeah, too.
Old and dead.
So there is this thing called the Association for Computing Machinery, and they give out the A.M. Turing Award, or as they like to kind of nicely call it, the Nobel Prize of Computing.
Sure.
Just to give you an example, in '66, Douglas Engelbart,
Transistor!
the computer mouse.
Oh, yeah.
He was
that too.
awarded for that.
That's pretty cool.
So now, it used to be $250,000, a measly $250,000
Always
prize
that
for
off, yeah.
having whatever the computer prize of the
Sure.
year is. Well, Google's now stepped into the realm of givey money. And now if you
Alright.
can win the Nobel Prize for computing, you're going to get a hefty $1 million. So,
That's enough to go to Burger King at least twice
in Hawaii,
in Hawaii.
I don't think I ever saw a Burger King out there. I know McDonald's.
Well,
I don't think I've ever seen a Burger King out there. Not that I was really
good for
looking
Hawaii.
either. Is that though?
It is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
And
yeah,
that's all I know.
so get out there, be smart,
Invent stuff for computers.
invent stuff,
Yeah.
and then give us the $1 million so we can go to Hawaii and live there forever
That's true.
in paradise.
Not sure $1 million will really do that, but all right.
Well, for
Next.
a couple weeks at least. Anyway.
Yeah, that'll work.
We have to wait for Rob to roll back.
Right. Only fair the MLB gets their turn. Yes,
So-
only fair indeed. I don't even know what you're talking about. So, all right. Go on.
So we've done stories about how the NFL is doing all this wearable stuff, putting stuff into the footballs. We've done stuff on the NBA, them having all kinds of stuff in wearables. Well, now it's Major League Baseball's turn. And what they have done is they have just basically put a bunch of 3D sensors and gyros and everything else.
3D! Woo! Woo! Sorry, this is SD video and 2D. All right, go on.
We're lucky if it's 2D.
1D.
Might be 1D.
Just one line across the screen.
Help, let us help.
Yeah.
So anyway, it's a wearable sleeve that has all these sensors, and it's really designed for pitchers.
Okay.
So that way the training coaches
Oh, he
and
blew
such...
his bicep.
Ooh. Ooh.
Oh.
Yay.
In 1D.
Here's our 1D. I can still see eyes. That's 2D. Ooh.
All right, go on, Jay.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, the camera blinked, and now we're gone.
Now in widescreen.
Oh.
Ultra CinemaScope. Yeah. This is
That's-
Ultra CinemaScope right here,
That's
baby.
very unfortunate for
Yeah.
us that we're that wide. Ooh.
Take that, John Houston. No
So-
one got that except for, like, Rob.
Oh. It's all right.
Director, old westerns, like the Queen of the River Nile, a lot of the films out in Monument Valley was like super widescreen. Screw you.
You're just talking gibberish.
Now Houston.
We have a problem. So anyway, what this sleeve is designed to do, which they're going to be testing come spring training next year, which will really be this coming season, is that it's going to monitor, drum roll please, because I lost my place. There it is. Arm speed, pitch counts, elbow torque, and it's all going to be done by Bluetooth.
So arm speed. So pretty much all of this that's already measured except for elbow torque.
But when you're a pitcher, elbow torque is very, very something you should
I
keep an eye
guess
on.
so. Yes, because I mean,
If you hurt your
whenever
elbow,
I'm pitching baseball, they're like, "How's your elbow torque?" And I'm like, "It's all right.
it's all right.
all right.
It's all right.
Not bad. Yeah, there you go."
Because if you lose your elbow when you're a pitcher, you
Yep.
become a bat boy.
Daughter was Angelica Houston, by the way. Anyways,
One problem.
what
We combined, I think, like 2 people.
did we? Who is it?
Angelina Jolie.
No, you were right about John Huston and African Queen, but the Western guy is John Ford.
He made a car.
He did do westerns, though. I know he did.
I can't find a single Western.
Well,
I'm continuing to look, though.
well, how about the next news story, though? Because really, no one cares about the MLB. The only thing more boring than the MLB is us sitting on a news story about the MLB.
That's true.
Yeah. For all you dumb iPhone... Hey! Wait a minute.
Stupid iPhoners. Android rule.
No.
Yeah.
No. No.
Yeah.
No. No.
SanDisk has come out with a very cool little device that I think even you would kind of like, even if you didn't have your unlimited cloud storage.
Oh, the one that plugs in and gives you extra storage? I
Yeah.
haven't had one of those for a while. From
But
my
it plugs
iPhone.
right into your Lightning port.
I'll get one that's wireless.
But it doesn't plug into your Lightning port.
Right, here's the problem with it, though.
Faster transfer rate.
Yay, but it only goes up to 64 gigs. Which makes it, like, essentially useless. Like, if I want external storage, I want, like 256 gigs or
Well,
something.
not everyone's doing 23 megapixel and
then
raw
what's the-
image.
What's the point? Because all your iPhones nowadays are, 64, 128 gigs.
No, most standard people get 16, maybe 32. If like, I love apps
Well,
and I can't
first
get
of all, they
SD
don't make
card.
a 32 anymore. It's 16,
Exactly.
64, and 128. Most of the people are getting the 64 gig at this
I
point.
don't believe that.
It is.
I
It's
would
true.
put money on 16.
I would not. Because...
I will bet you a shiny quarter.
All right, I will take that bet.
Yeah.
All right, hold on.
Suck
All right.
it, trip back. So anyway, for those of you that aren't Brad and have psychotic backup, Rob's just mumbling to himself. I don't know what's going
That's
on.
fine.
But anyway, what it is, it's called the iExpand flash drive system. And basically what it does is if you run iOS 7 or iOS 8, if 8 is working that day, you can connect it via built-in lightning cable, and you can just back up all your photos, AVIs, Windows Media video clips, and without even having to convert it. So, you can actually be like the normal human race. But as Brad said, there are 16 gig models, 32 gig models, and 64s, ranging in price from $60 to $120. But it plugs into your Lightning port, and that should make all you iPhoners happy.
Yay!
Brad's still looking.
I am.
You have a minute because Brad's still looking.
No, that's all right. Keep going.
Okay, keep going. I'm still curious what he's mumbling about.
Well, he did do 2 Westerns.
Yeah.
But,
Yay!
But he did do scenes in the original Casino Royale.
Casino Royale, really?
Yeah, the original, 1967.
Right.
And in the same year, he did a project called Reflections in a Golden Eye.
Ooh, Reflections in a Golden Eye. Anyways. Making your dumb tech smarter.
This is kind of cool, and I actually read the entire story just to learn a little bit more about it, but then I forgot what it was.
Okay.
So, guess where it's being featured? Kickstarter.
Sure.
So what it is, it's a Wi-Fi connected 9-volt battery.
Oh, I saw this. Yeah. Go on.
It's kind of cool though, because you can take the battery.
Because there's nothing better than a $5 Duracell than a $50 weird Kickstarter one. How much is it?
$35 if you pledge now. Pledge now. No,
Is it
no,
rechargeable?
No. I don't know. Let's see.
Who cares? It's wireless. I guess technically.
You get 5 years of life out of it.
So you're saying it's not rechargeable for $35 when you can buy a regular battery that will last like a lithium one for $10 that'll last you 10 years. And then you can swap it after 5 years knowing you still have plenty of life left.
Does it have Wi-Fi built into your battery?
Who cares?
You will.
Wi-Fi, all right. Even I'm like a huge nerd, and I'm like, nope.
Well, what would you use Wi-Fi in a battery for?
Well,
In
it's
theory,
designed
you could
specifically for smoke detectors.
You can have it notify you if your house is on fire.
Exactly. Or if your
Something
batteries
to-
are about to go low, and it's time for replacement in 5 years.
Or you could get one of the lithium ions.
So in 5 years, after you bought the app on your iPhone and replaced it 6 times, and you no longer have the app because you've forgotten about your Wi-Fi 9-volt battery, nothing's going to tell you your house is burning down.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Rob on this one.
Look, just because you might have...
Just because it's a dumb idea doesn't mean it's a dumb idea.
No, just because you have 8 or 9 or 10 smoke detectors at $35 a piece per battery, not even including the unit, so it costs you $350 just for batteries for it.
Why not get like one of the Nest detectors?
Because that costs what do they cost? $99 each now? I don't know. Google bought them, and now I don't know anything.
There you go.
Or because they recalled them all and they caught on fire, they took over.
That too.
They were like cyborgs or something.
Yeah.
But anyway, getting back to it, if you're interested in this, rather than just bashing the shit out of it, it's already raised $30,000 for its $50,000 goal on Kickstarter.
There's no stats available, but right now, I can tell you the lead times on the 64 gig and the 128 gig are longer than they are to get the 16 gig.
But that doesn't mean they didn't make a whole hell of a lot more 16 gigs to get them out in the market and flood their primary demographic of gimme.
I don't think so, but all right.
We'll see when the stats come out in 9 years and we don't remember this conversation.
Yes, indeed.
And you've had to swap your battery 5 times by then.
Yeah.
That's only mostly true. Anyway, so they do say you're going to get 5 years life. It will tell you when your battery's going low. It'll tell you when the smoke detector is going off.
And the smoke detector already does that.
When it chirps at 3 in the morning and you start throwing shit at it saying, "Shut up, I just want to sleep." But they're also... What?
Other than that, I don't care when it's telling me the battery. If I'm at work and it starts going, chirp, I don't care.
That's true.
Yeah, your neighbors will when they bust down your door and be like, "Shut up, stop chirping, I hate you."
Whatever.
Well,
they're
they
all-
do that already, but the smoke detector's not going off.
That's all
That-
I can tell you that it's breaking and entering.
Yeah.
That's true. No, that's what last week's light bulb's for. Anyway,
Stupid beanie.
they say it'll also work in carbon monoxide detectors, water leak alarms, and they're also taking...
Anything with screeching noises, so just put it near your baby and you can tell when it's crying.
Uh-oh, the baby's going off. I just got a
The
Wi-Fi
baby's
notification.
going off. Yes.
But
All right.
they don't know the actual retail sailing price, like sailing on a boat. They don't know the actual price until it comes out, which isn't going to be quite yet, so hopefully we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
We'll update you. No, we won't.
No.
Next.
Making your 10 years later
You know what this story is.
about the lithium-ion battery that I had for 10 years instead of 5.
No, try again.
Like that dumb Wi-Fi battery.
No, try again.
When we finally get the iPhone stats we just mentioned.
What else?
Our show plus a year or two.
Ooh. Yay us.
Yeah.
Decentennial. Yay us.
What else?
There was this little device. I believe they called it the Rosetta Lander.
Oh yeah, the whole space probe majiggy.
Kind of plopped down on a little tiny chunk of rock moving at about, what, 30,000
67p.
miles per hour, I
Yeah.
believe.
And it bounced
Twice.
thrice.
Oh, 3? I thought it was 2.
Well, it went landed 3 times.
Yay!
By landed, we mean
Aw.
it bounced
Yay!
twice and then
Aw.
landed a 3rd time.
Yay!
Yeah, there you go.
The Germans are like, "Oh, my gods."
Yeah, and it finally touched down in the shadow of a cliff, which pretty much means
It's
that
dead.
it's running on battery power, and it may run out of power before they can perform all the scientific tests. Which, by the way, I mean,
By the way.
kudos to the
ESA.
European Space Agency and all
Right.
that stuff. But my God, can those people go on?
Well, they're very excited. That's a 10-year project they've been
I
waiting to do,
know,
and they
but
nailed
it was
it.
like, and now we're going to bring out the German Chancellor's husband's cousin's wife, friend,
Former
from
roommate.
cousin, third removed, who were roommates in college, and 10 years ago. Yeah,
Twice
it was
removed.
Like they would, and that was the thing that killed me. It's like it's landed, and they all like, this is a great success. And it's like it may not have landed right, and they're like, oh,
Close enough.
close enough. I mean, like,
Did you hear that audio they're getting from it, though? That weird noise?
well, that was the low frequency that may be off of ionization from the particles shed off in the sun, and it's sped up like 10,000 times. So, yeah. Yeah, like the Van Halen belt, exactly. The Van Halen belt.
No, that's not as awesome.
Yeah, true. So, I mean, don't get me wrong, awesome achievement. I think that's
It is
freaking
awesome.
amazing.
Yeah.
The only thing that's
Absolutely.
not amazing about that are the people in charge of the agencies there. I could really do without them.
Yeah, well,
You get like a NASA news conference, you get like 2 scientists and someone going, "This is a great achievement. All right, bye everybody." You know,
well, this is 10 years in the
let
making.
your achievements speak for your success, not the other way around.
Here's what I think happened. NASA had this like big squabbling thing with the ESA, saying there's no way you can do it. It's not going to happen. You suck, boo. And then all of a sudden they nailed it, and they're like, "Ha ha,
Suck it.
suck it, NASA." And they just went on and on about it for like 5 hours or whatever,
All right.
just to rub it in NASA's face. And like,
You know what it was? You know what it was? Because I actually watched this on the streaming. It was like watching one of like you've watched the Oscars and the Emmys and all that, and there's always one asshole who's got the acceptance speech that is way too long.
Yeah.
Just keeps going on, and then you're just like, get off the fucking stage already! Just go, get out, leave. This was like that,
Yeah.
except there was like 15 of them. And they just kept coming and coming and coming. And it was
Like the music was playing, people were clapping, and they're just still going on.
yeah, pretty much.
Terrible.
It was like, I swear they had a shot from behind, and at least 2 of the press were just ready to blow their brains out there. Like how do they even get guns in here? Yeah.
Did you see the panorama they took? The
Bananarama
photo?
panorama, yeah.
Delicious.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Badass.
I was like, but of course, if it was launched 10 years ago, it's using 10-year-ago photographic technology.
Which was already 5 years in the future, so 5 years ago? I don't know. But yeah, basically.
But it was still pretty cool.
Still
It's like,
cool, yeah.
How far away is that comet? Because it's been
From
moving,
us right now, 500 million kilometers.
which is about
Really
as
far.
far away as.
Like halfway between Mars and the asteroid belt.
So kind of far.
Pretty far, yeah.
Yeah.
But it traveled 6.5 billion kilometers because it did several orbits around the sun and used the gravity slingshots off the Earth a couple times and Mars at least once, and was near a couple other objects to calibrate instruments and stuff.
So now, is it going to rotate at all so it can actually see sun again? Say, yay, solar panels.
I don't know what their plans are. Now, it had a couple harpoons on there. The original plan was that the lander was supposed to come in, and as it touched down, the couple harpoons were supposed to go into the rock. Now, the thing was, since it's the asteroid's own, or the comet's only held together under its own gravity, which is really weak. So keep in mind this thing, which is
They can shatter it apart.
well, keep in mind this thing is the size of like a washing machine, like the lander, but because of the mass
comet
of the
itself
comet,
is-
it actually has the equivalent weight of about a piece of paper. So imagine that lander weighs as much as this here. So if it shot out, a couple harpoons, it would be like, "Pwiow!"
It would shoot up instead of the.
Right, and they think the reason the harpoons they didn't fire like they're supposed to, because if it fired the first time it landed, probably would have been sunlight, would have been fine. But the thruster on the top of it to counteract the harpoons going "Pwiow!" coming out was malfunctioning, so that's why they think the harpoons didn't fire, because otherwise it would have shot it off into space.
And 10 years failed. Well, let's start again.
Yep.
Damn it.
Oh well.
That's a hell of an oh well.
Yeah.
Oh well. Yes.
Oh well.
Oh,
Bummer.
fuck.
So they're thinking maybe they might be able to fire one of the harpoons or something like that to get it to move or something. I mean, that might be a great last-ditch effort. Who knows?
I mean, get everything you can while it's there, and then if you can,
Harpoon it!
harpoon it.
Yeah.
It's like, well, we got everything we can, so we got one chance to try to do something. Let's see what we got.
Yep, exactly.
So now, was it just a radio frequency you couldn't get to the counter rocket to say, let's not fly off into
No, I
space?
think
or
it was equipment malfunction
just,
of the probably, yeah.
what's wrong with this damn thing? Oh.
Yeah, something like that.
So, very cool.
Very cool.
You can
Congrats
go-
to them.
Yeah, you can go online and see all the pictures that it's taken and sent back already.
Yep.
Spoiler alert.
Science!
Spoiler alert, they're in black and white.
Or, kind of, yeah.
Color black and white.
Oh, it's colored black and white, yes, but it's still black and
Well,
white.
the asteroid's or the comet's black and white. So.
Exactly.
Anyways,
that was the joke.
next. DARPA likes to play StarCraft.
It's true. They, drones. You
Yep.
were looking at a drone before the show.
Want
A
one.
mildly expensive drone. You can buy the drone, but then you just can't go to Hawaii or South Africa or Florida.
Boo! Crushing my dreams.
Or home.
Dreams.
You can stay at my house
Dreams.
for a price.
Dreams.
So they have these drones, but they're kind of just going into the mad scientist mode at.
Ha ha!
Yeah, DARPA, so.
Yeah, go on. This is DARPA we're talking about. Defense Advanced Research Projects Agency.
Have you seen their walking mule thing?
Yeah, walking mule, creepy. Go on.
They kind of have a big flying air base now for drones.
So what you're saying is
Like a drone
the
aircraft.
helicarrier's coming.
Exactly.
No, they want to turn either a B-52 or a C-130,
Good memory.
or there was one other.
Or your car.
Oh,
they're not
a
sure
Honda
yet.
Pilot.
Yes.
What's that?
17.
No, it's
No.
actually the 52 and the 130, the only two they listed in the story. So
There's a third one. No.
it was a Cessna.
Yeah, no. Anyways, they wanted to have those able to launch act as like a mobile base for drones. So they're accepting proposals for ways to launch and recover drones from those aircraft, which would be pretty badass.
I think just having a completely flying airbase thing would just be awesome.
You mean a plane?
No, I mean like a flying.
Helicarrier?
Yes.
You
Helicarrier!
said plane, that's accountant.
And there goes Rob on the return.
Bye.
Hi, Rob.
Uh,
No, I
Your
just,
voyage back, though.
yeah.
I just think having a huge.
Avengers Assemble!
Sure, that too. I just want a big flying airbase.
That would be cool.
So like, hey, what's that? Oh, that's just our flying military airbase. Oh, okay.
Booyah!
Getting closer.
I think you have to, after, whenever you say that, oh, it's just a big flying airbase, after that you are legally required to say, Booyah!
There's no like suck at Europe or anything in there.
Nope. Hell, what's that? Oh, it's our big flying airbase. Booyah! All right. The booyah, yeah, that's a little impractical.
Flying aircraft.
Nah, the booyah's still impractical. All right, next.
The airbase is.
It's just fine. The booyah is too much, though. Flex foil sounds kinky. I think.
Get some eyebrow.
So you're Mr. Airplane.
Some might call me Mr. Clean, but all right, sure.
Good for you. So yeah, since 1911.
Except I have eyebrows.
That's true. 1911. What have they used mechanically to climb, descend, slow down, and everything else?
Gravity,
No, I'm
wings,
Thinking, I'm thinking the part of the plane.
an engine, vertical and horizontal stabilizer.
I was thinking more of like the flaps and that stuff.
You don't use
That
flaps
goes-
for climbing. You use ailerons for turning and rudder for correcting your angle and
You can't let me just have one, can you?
nope.
Okay.
Well, you said it was Mr. Plane, so I'm just going
That's
with
true.
the expertise there.
So anyway, mechanical flaps. They come out.
Oh, the wing warping.
Yes.
So basically, bringing it back around to the Wright brothers airplane.
Yes.
Yeah.
So basically, if you've ever been on a plane and you're like, huh, look at those weird parts of the wing that are just
they're like-
coming out.
Like here's the wing, like and you're always looking at it there, and then hold on, I can't get hands, dude, son of a bitch. Wait, hold on, I got this.
What's
I got this here. Here we go. Ready? So you're like looking at the wing there, and then all of a sudden, like it's like,
The white thing is the wing.
and then all of a sudden, as it does that, the plane's like, as you're landing and stuff. Those are the flaps, and they're designed to increase the angle of attack on the wing and generate more lift, but they also generate a whole lot of drag. But the thing is, what they want to do is they want to make these flaps that instead of like extend out of the wing and are really like they create a lot of what's called parasite drag on the aircraft, be a lot smoother. So it's like wing bendy, and it does it that way, which would be a whole lot more efficient, be a lot more complicated to build and all that stuff, but it would make planes a lot more fuel efficient and quieter and potentially safer.
I guess there's the gaps in between all the mechanical parts that move that causes all kinds of drag and vortexes and stuff. So they're saying hundreds of millions of dollars in fuel costs annually could be saved.
Yep.
Just by having a warping wing.
For realsies.
So would it just be like a pliable overcoat that they're looking at, where it just like the mechanics just stretch it out and go down, and it's just like one big happy wing?
I have no clue.
Oh.
But maybe.
Talk to DARPA, they probably solved it.
Yeah, DARPA's already got an answer.
Yeah, they put that onto their flying air base when Booyah, and
Booyah!
they just said, we already played with that.
Yeah.
We're on to our next thing.
Speaking of next thing,
Next thing.
making EVs easier to operate.
So
Electric vehicles?
Yeah.
Oh.
So BMW has a new idea for their electric cars, which actually isn't very new, but
Don't suck?
yes. So along with the don't suck portion of the electric vehicle thing,
Well, not in general, because Teslas are awesome. It's just BMW's electric vehicles.
yeah. So they're coming up with something, so you don't have to worry about running out of your electric juice.
They're buying Tesla.
They're
buying
buying
Tesla.
Tesla. No, they're not buying Tesla.
Okay.
They're actually
Radio frequency chargers on the road?
no,
Solar panels?
kinda.
Jim following you with a pickup truck with a generator in the back and an extension cord running through the window to plug you into your car?
Only a very inefficient 1970s Dodge pickup.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
No. Gasoline engine. There it is. Genius. No, what they're doing is that they're actually, since there's already this ginormous infrastructure throughout the entire United States, at least, if not the world, making specialized LED streetlights.
Okay.
And what they're going to do is that they're going to be specialized where when a BMW electric vehicle drives under it, it actually is shooting down electricity. So all the streetlights at night are actually charging your vehicle. And if you want to leave it overnight outside, park it under a streetlight, and it'll just juice up your vehicle while it just sits there. Yeah, it just shoots lightning bolts out, which we don't think there's any safety hazard.
That'll be fine for your paint.
Just
and
tell
your
the kids
brain.
not to touch, and I'm
Don't touch any
sure
metal
the-
parts of the car, kids.
Yeah,
We're getting power.
which is only possibly all of it.
You want to see grandma or you want to die on the way? Your choice.
Yep, I leave it completely up to you.
Yep.
I think you're 7 years old. You are old enough
You're
to
old
make
enough
the
to make
choice.
these decisions,
Yeah,
yes.
absolutely.
Yeah.
But it's kind of cool where the LEDs are going to be a. I don't know if it's a special LED. They really didn't
So
go
is
in.
it solar power or radio frequency or what?
Tesla is rolling over in his grave.
Why?
No, Tesla's spinning at 60 hertz in his grave.
Nah.
Jay, count that one. I don't feel like moving.
Wow, no dedication to the count it.
I came out there before.
Once.
No, sorry.
Yeah, so they're saying it's called the Light and Charge LED street light, and there's
That
already.
sounds like a. That sounds like a toy.
Yeah.
Light and charge street light. Now available with your accessory Hot Wheels. Don't forget to get the Play and Charge kit.
Yay.
Wi-Fi battery not included.
Damn it.
Yeah.
But it is kind of a really cool idea if they can make it work, because if you think about it, if you're driving along, you're going to have exposure to that street light for, say, about 8 seconds.
There's
Worked 100 years ago.
one problem though.
Tell me.
You'd have to buy a BMW.
Well, I'm sure BMW would license out the technology so everyone could use it.
No, they wouldn't.
Yeah.
If they were smart, they would.
No, that's why they're BMW. They're already smart.
Bavarian cream donuts.
Yep.
But the concept behind it is very cool. Where, I'm already down to 12%. I'm just gonna park under the street light, and then when I come out, I'll be at 13%.
That's what I was going to say. You stole my joke.
That
Suck it,
too.
Trebek.
Well, there you have it.
Well, there it is.
Weenie
All right.
warmer.
Weenie warmer.
Weenie warmer.
Next.
Next.
Cockroaches. Cockroach.
Little cockroach.
Oh, cockroach.
Cockroach.
Disgusting it all.
In a half shell.
Turtle power.
No, cockroach power. What are you looking up now?
My yoke. Never mind.
Tell us. You did
My
on air.
force feedback yoke that I'm supposed to be getting. There's pictures.
Are those all yours?
No. One of them, hopefully. Soon, my pretty. Soon.
You just like expecting father. There's like a nurse holding yours. It's like, here you go, Mr. Grizzly.
I want to
Here's your
play
baby."
with it. All right.
Oh boy.
Go on.
They want to make cockroaches superheroes.
Cockroach.
Yeah.
The end. Next.
No.
Yeah, they tried that with Joe's Apartment. It was a failed movie. So
Yeah.
Well, what they want to do is...
It was also a failed actor. What was his name?
That's a good question.
Yeah, see what I mean? There you go.
Oh, Jerry O'Donnell.
All right, whatever happened to him?
Who knows?
he did that movie and he was never seen again.
Yeah, he had a budding career, and then
He did Sliders, but I think it was before.
that's
He
true.
had a bit part in Can't Hardly Wait.
Wow. What is Jerry O'Donnell doing?
Wait. He was on Crossing Jordan for a while, which was after Joe's Apartment. Which, by the way, the original short Joe's Apartment was a lot funnier than the movie.
Wait, there was a short. Oh, that's right, there was a short.
Yeah, it was on MTV's Liquid Television.
That's right. I forgot about that. Wow.
You forgot about all three of those things. Only two of them were good.
Yeah, I know.
That's even stretching it.
Yep.
So anyway, evidently...
Sorry,
I meant Liquid Television in the original Joe's Apartment.
I'm just looking up IMDb now.
Well, while you do that, I'll do the story. So evidently, North Carolina State University has nothing to do with their time. So they have developed a way for cockroaches to detect and locate sources of sound. So in case there is a large-scale earthquake, there's people trapped underneath buildings or something of the sort. They want to put these little baby... Oh, boy.
You got it now, huh?
Well, no, I'm just picturing, like, that
Here we go.
you've already had a
Watch
bad
out.
day, and you're just trapped underneath the building. Then all of a sudden, you're just you can't move, and this swarm of cockroaches just comes swooping in, and like this cockroach is crawling all over you. While you're buried in the rubble, you're like, this day can't possibly get worse. No!
But it would be funny if the cockroach said, hey, we're here to help you.
I guess.
So,
Well, I don't know. It wasn't funny in Joe's apartment. But
well, that's true. But anyway, the story goes...
Would the cockroaches have little lights and sirens?
Yeah.
So,
High-vis strips on the back.
what they wanted...
Ambulance across the front backwards.
Oh, jeez. So since cockroaches, they can have them hone in on voices, what they want to do is put like little baby backpacks on them so you can actually control which direction the cockroach goes.
3D.
That's not bragging. And basically, since they're very small and they can damn near go anywhere, they want to direct them to actually find where people are and then use a little GPS on the back of it to say, oh, look, there's a person there.
He was in Scary Movie
Because-
5.
That's, well... And cockroaches, as we know, can survive damned near anything and everything. So,
Almost. He's not on the cover, so he couldn't have had that big a part of Scary Movie 5.
What movie?
Scary Movie 5.
Uh,
I'm looking for anything that was anything.
recognizable.
it was probably one of those. Hey, are you Jerry O'Connell? Yeah. Ah, ghost.
He was
Okay.
Sheriff Dan Lamb in Veronica Mars movie.
Damn what?
Dan Lamb.
Oh.
Oh, that was only out this year?
Yeah. He was Father Muldoon in one episode of The League in 2014.
Or the opposite this year, yeah.
Oh, and he's playing Superman in Justice League Throne of Atlantis.
So he's the voice of Superman.
Yeah, it's a cartoon. So pretty much, I just checked from 2009. He's pretty much done nothing of note.
So he's grasping at whatever he can.
Yeah, good for him.
Yeah. Everyone's got to
No
do
more
something.
famous than us.
Just barely.
That's sad but true. Yeah.
That's sad but true. Anyway, next.
Cockroaches. Rapid fire. Goal.
No. I was trying to figure out if you were Tarzan or Winston from Ghostbusters 1.
I don't know.
Did your hat fall off?
It did because I'm not wearing it right now.
Good for you. So this was unofficial throughout the entire...
Dress fall off.
Oh, don't forget, he was also in Kangaroo Jack.
What? I don't know what that is.
Oh, yeah, he was the lead in that, wasn't he?
And that's when his career fell off a damn cliff.
So in order to compete with Amazon, Walmart is now matching every price that you find on Amazon.
I'd like to match this toothpaste.
If you find toothpaste for $1 cheaper on Amazon, Walmart will match the price of the toothpaste by
I'm
the
going to
dollar.
be the most annoying son of a bitch at Walmart.
Like, I have an entire wish list of things from Amazon that I am now purchasing here, and you and I are going to go through one by one. Everybody will
Would
be
ya?
mother effing you in line at Walmart.
Yep, pretty much.
So-
The lines were long enough already. Enjoy.
So if you want it that moment, you want to just go out to Walmart and just get it and say, Amazon has it for this much. Give me my 500 pack of tube socks.
Remember, Target won't price match it because they don't have it.
That's true.
Yeah,
And remember, Brad hates Target.
it's true.
But he loves Kmart.
No.
That doesn't hardly exist. Anyway,
Do they have anything left in there? Should swing in.
stores and broken promises. Just a
It's like
store.
Target after a fire. They don't have anything, and it looks like it's been through a fire.
That's true.
Yeah.
New
So
York,
that's not true. They had more than Target.
New York City has its own domain. It's .nyc,
Well, how about that?
and you can only get it if you live there.
Boo!
It is, but they've got 56,000 accounts so far, and that's only with like in the first month.
Well, there you
And
go.
it's actually the fastest growing
Domain.
domain there is. So kind of cool.
Yay!
Do you like Duracell batteries?
Sure!
Warren Buffett's buying the company.
Well,
Yeah, but are they Wi-Fi
as if you didn't have enough power already.
Procter and
uh,
Gamble. No. 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 All right.
Yeah.
So Procter and Gamble decided they wanted to sell off Duracell, which is one of theirs, and Berkshire Hathaway, which is Warren Buffett's company, bought it for a measly $6.4 billion.
Here's the thing.
Oh, goody, there's a thing.
Here's the quick financial analysis, Doug. No, they've got to be changing that business completely. Because while Duracell is doing the disposable battery business now, nearly everything is going lithium-ion rechargeable. So if Duracell doesn't start getting into the lithium-ion rechargeable battery business, or change their business model soon, they're going to be going under. So something tells me they're buying it to completely restructure the business.
Probably.
Yeah.
I mean, they do have lithium ion, but not enough to be
rechargeable.
competitive.
Not for the industrial scale electronics. 'Cause
Which
most of
that's
the-
where they need to be.
Right, because most of that stuff is, laptop batteries and all the rest
But
of it.
what's their new one? The Quantum?
I don't know. Doesn't matter.
It's like the red thing, and it's like Quantum. It'll last forever, and
Here's the thing.
gives you a back massage. And
Here's the thing. Well, the most famous battery brand in the world, you still don't know what it is. What does that tell you?
stuff.
Yeah, it tells you that they need to change their business model quick. Otherwise, they are going to be... Duracell batteries now is Kodak about 8 to 10 years before they went bankrupt.
Yeah, but when you think batteries, what do you think? Duracell, Energizer.
10 years before digital cameras were the bee's knees, when you were like, what do you think about when you think about film? Kodak, or film and cameras, Kodak.
Right.
And then 10 years later, they were bankrupt. That's Duracell right now. It's 10 years.
So it's sink or swim right now.
It's 10 years out of bankruptcy. So they better completely restructure the business, and I think they know that, and they're going to.
Yeah, by selling it off and saying, it's your problem now, sucker.
Right, pretty much.
But, oh, damn it.
So I thought that might be kind of interesting. So there you go.
So yeah, they're going to spend $1.7 billion in cash and a big old stock swap
Yep.
worth $4.7.
Yep.
So good for them.
Yep.
Good news for you, Brad.
Yay! Oh, wait, me?
Yes.
Oh, yay! Free money?
No.
Oh.
But your Netflix mobile app on the iPhone is now
1080p
capable.
Unlike my Xbox.
Oh. 360. The Xbox One is.
Does it do 1080p Netflix?
Don't know. I use my TV like any normal human.
Well, you get 4K through your TV, so you would know.
Ha!
Ha!
Suck it.
Oh. All right, well, there you go.
A judge is suing Apple over iMessage.
Right, because when people would switch phones...
And if you've ever gone from Apple to Android, you would understand this completely
By the
because
way-
we have helped people in local restaurants who are fighting with this.
By the way, Apple has quietly released a tool that you can now deregister your number from iMessage, so your messages stop going into the ether, never to be recovered again.
That's true.
So just search like Apple iMessage tool, and you can deregister yourself from iMessage, so it'll no longer use iMessage if you've swapped to an Android phone.
Yes, exactly.
There you
So basically, the judge says that it violated the California unfair competition regulation, saying that, oh, well, we were iPhone, now we switch. And it's like, oh, well, F you, all your messages are going to oblivion, and you're never going to get them again.
Yep.
Haha, up yours.
Sucker!
Well, they said, well, that's a violation, so F you, we're going to sue you.
Yep.
So if we ever hear anything on an update on that to see if they win, lose, or draw, not the game show, just...
There's bubbles on the top.
We'll let you know. Next, Amazon is creating 7 new pilot shows for next year.
Yay! How many of them will live and how many will die?
None of them will live, but hey, at least they're trying.
We're just making these just for fun.
No, but I actually got all the names of them, so you can
Yeah.
see if anything appeals. So if
Go
you're
on.
like, if I heard this,
Oh, by the way, what was this? All right, here was a there was a great game, Amazon title or porn title?
was this an At Midnight thing?
No. Oh. But go on.
It should have been.
Yeah. What are the titles?
I like your game better, actually.
All right.
Well, let's see if any of these qualify.
Yeah. Do these sound like porn titles?
That is a yes.
Well, I just read the first one because I actually just copy-pasted and
Uh-huh.
I did not read them, so swear to you. These are the 60-minute ones. Ready?
Okay.
The
Amazon title or porn title?
The first one, Cocked.
Ha!
Yeah. The second one, Mad Dogs.
I'm not sure I want to watch that one.
The third one, The Man in the High Castle.
Okay.
And Point of Honor.
All right.
So I'm going to guess the first one's about porn. The second one is about the dog whisperer dude. We're going to do a
Okay.
60-minute show with him now.
Great.
The third one, The Man in the High Castle. Yeah, basically. Yeah, no. Pretty sure that's how you say no in sign language, too. Is that.
K. Dick story rated 1962.
yeah.
Shut up, you're ruining it. The Man in the High Castle, I'm pretty sure that has to do with pot. And Point of Honor, that
Walter White
sounds...
if he was the pot dealer.
That's true. Point of Honor, that sounds like it could legit be like a military-themed thing.
Yep.
Or something about a military dude. Now,
Oh, Man in the High Castle's got a military theme.
That's what we're talking about.
I like my version better.
Yeah,
The 3 shorter half-hour-long production are called Down Dog.
All right.
So it's either yoga or porn.
Yeah.
Yoga or porn.
Salem Rogers.
Is that the porn name? Is that like your middle name with the street you grew up on?
How'd you know?
There you go.
Weird. I just figured it's about Massachusetts.
Jason Salem Rayback.
Got some good reverb on this.
You do.
And we've lost Rob. Bye, Rob. Nope, never mind. Rob's back. Salem Rogers has to do with Massachusetts witch hunts.
All right.
Pretty sure. And The New Yorker Presents, which I'm pretty sure is some guy from Midtown Manhattan that owns an Italian deli, just giving you a tour of the city, unlike Taylor Swift, who we threw in front of a bus.
All right then.
Yeah.
There you go.
So that is that. And
And
our last one, Microsoft is bundling a bunch of its stuff for $200 a year,
including Xbox Live.
which is usually
Triple Xbox Live.
the triple
Triple
Xbox
Xbox Live.
which is $60. If you get the triple X package, it's a little more.
Skype Unlimited.
Skype Unlimited, which retails for $13.05 a month or $150, $660 a year.
Yep.
So you're already well over the $200.
Office.
Office 365, which is, how does that work?
$10 a month.
Yeah, $100 a year if
Yeah.
you do the package deal.
Basically, yeah.
But how does Office 365 work? It's not like the average just, install it and off you go. It's like an online access thing.
Yeah, kinda. Yeah. Well, you
I've heard of it.
Still have local apps, but you have the in the cloud and Microsoft SkyDrive.
Yeah, ask all the nice, very attractive female actresses how the cloud thing worked for
Yeah.
them. And, yeah, that's it, the 4 of those. Oh, a 12-month Xbox Music Pass, because when you think music, you think Xbox. So let's see, it's 100, 200.
Don't add it up. If you use a few of those things, it's worth it for you.
350.
If you don't, it's not.
It's 400 and figure 415,
$400 some odd dollar deal.
for $200. So you're
It only
getting
makes
half
sense
price.
if you're already subscribing to a few of those. But
And let's see, I can get Skype for free.
yep.
I can never use Xbox Music because I don't care. Because I
Yep.
have Pandora for $4 a
That
month.
Music that you can only hear on the Xbox.
Or your Zune.
Don't forget the Zune.
Don't forget the Zune.
Everybody forgot about the Zoom. Did they even still make that?
No.
No.
It failed miserably. Office, I bought it in 2010 and it still works perfectly. So,
Yep.
yeah.
There you go.
And Xbox Live, I just got for $53 off of Newegg.
So no thanks.
Good ching.
And finally, our free app of the week.
I am.
Because I finally realized I can do one for the Android too. All this
There you
time.
go.
So
All
what's
right.
yours first for the iPhone?
It is Monster Dash, which looks like whatever. Who cares?
Mario Kart with monsters?
No.
That would be kind of cool though. I'd actually enjoy looking at that.
It's not.
And this is through the Amazon app. And, oh, damn it, stop. It is called the Print Hand Mobile Print Premium. Usually retails for $13, but right now it is free.
Well,
Yeah,
how about
As
that?
cool as Monster Dash.
But you can print directly from your device via Wi-Fi or Bluetooth without your computer.
Oh, that's cool. Gotta give you that.
All right, now here's an interesting news story.
Where?
It's a list. Consumer research firm, the NPD, also group's 29th annual Eating Patterns in America report.
Let's not talk about eating.
It disses a few foods, but praises a few others. It breaks down the top 10 foods from 2004 to 2014 in terms of growth. How much they've grown from 2004 to 2014.
Every American.
These
So
these are types of food. These could be like generic types of food. Like if I were to say,
We're eating more.
Give me an example that's not on there, just to give me an idea of the direction we're going.
pickles or
So it's just different ways of preparing and stuff like that.
quesadillas.
How about
Type of food that we're eating more of.
Yes, exactly.
I'm going to throw my first guess out because
Some are pretty broad too.
I'm going to say sweet potatoes.
No, that is.
Are you kidding me?
I know a lot more
Sweet
people eating sweet potatoes now.
Oh my God! Everyone is eating sweet potatoes now.
That is unfortunately not on the
I
list.
don't believe that.
Well, I promise you, it's not on the
It's
list.
a fake list.
How about coffee? Is that considered a food?
It is. That's it's probably gone down actually.
Think so?
I think a lot more has been made of the specialty coffee, but I think overall coffee drinking has gone down.
How about water? Because they make all these water
Number
flavorings now.
2, bottled water, 10.7% growth.
Yeah, because everybody, stroked out a little. Sorry.
Yeah.
Everybody is making these water flavor. Kool-Aid makes it. Freaking.
Don't drink the Kool-Aid, man. Don't
Well,
drink the Kool-Aid.
Well, they want you to drink the
Hey,
Kool-Aid now.
hey, Kool-Aid would like to point out that was Flavor Aid.
Flavor Aid, yeah.
Kool-Aid had nothing to do with that
Yep.
incident.
Yeah, Kool-Aid has it. You have the Mio. You have the Country Time. You have the Crystal Light. They all have this little squirty stuff, and off it goes.
That's not water.
Yeah, but it's water flavoring, so everybody's
Bottled.
buying more bottled water to squirt it in.
Oh, okay.
Bottled water has had 10.7% growth. What else do you think has grown? It could be group or a type of dish.
Type of dish.
Well, I'm being very generic, but
I know. That's why I'm trying to pick up what you're throwing down. I'm trying. Is it like in the health craze department?
some are, some aren't.
Kale.
I was
Kale,
thinking hummus actually was going to be
Kale
my
and
next
hummus
one.
not on the list.
Really? Everyone's like, oh, hummus is the most wonderful thing in the world.
Yes.
What about like my fat ass is doing right now with the proteiny, shaky, yummy stuff?
No, that was
Not
25
really
years
yummy.
ago.
No protein shakes.
Wow. Like all the ones I thought would be dead nuts on, just no.
Microwavable pizza.
Pizza, 9.6% growth between 2004 and 2014. It's number 3.
Wow, I'm thinking
So we've
the
got 2 and 3.
Yep.
I'm
We're
think-
missing the 1 and everything else.
1 and 4 through 10. Oh man, I really thought mine were going to be up there somewhere.
Chocolate covered berries.
Fresh fruit, number 6. The American.
You gave me that broad spectrum.
I really
that's true. That is
did. The percentage of Americans consuming fresh fruit at least once in 2 weeks has grown 7%.
What about cold cereal?
I'll give you this.
How about cereal?
Cereal?
How about breakfast cereal? Breakfast thing.
No.
Fuck. Let's go back to the. How about cereal?
No.
Damn it. But I'm in the area.
Yeah.
Oatmeal.
No.
I was actually going to go down that road too, but I wasn't sure.
Pop-Tarts.
No.
Like Nutrigrain bar type things?
Bars, energy, granola, and the like saw 6.7% consumption growth from 2004 to 2014.
Conception, is
That's
it
number
pregnant?
7.
Conception? It's pregnant?
Yeah, that's it. Consumption.
Good for it.
You want another breakfast one?
Egg sandwiches.
Nope. Number 10
I
was.
was thinking like the
Croissant,
Jimmy
croissant,
Dean things,
croissant.
like the.
Number 10 was not a croissant.
Damn.
Is it like the Jimmy Dean sandwiches that are like just
No.
pre-done, you pop it in?
Nope.
Bagels?
Nope.
English muffins?
Nope.
Microwavable breakfast burritos.
No.
I actually thought you had it with that one.
So did that. It was the hand motion.
Yeah, exactly.
Eggos.
Warmer.
Waffles. Belgian waffles.
Warmish.
Or
Pancakes.
pancakes.
There you go. Number
like-
10. Pancakes have grown 10%. Oh, no, not 10%. 5.3%.
Well, so have we then, because
Yeah.
we're eating.
Well, here, I'll run down the list here. Number 9 is chips. 6.1%. 8.
Punch and jump.
Yes. 8. Frozen sandwiches. 6.2%.
I said the Jimmy Dean things. That's a frozen sandwich.
Yeah,
He
close
did,
enough.
he did.
7. Bars, energy, granola. 6.7%. Number 6. Fresh fruit. That grew 7%. Number 5. Mexican food. 8.3%.
Go to the place on Main Street. Very good.
Where did I try and go today?
The airport.
Try again.
Chick-fil-A.
There you go. Number 4, poultry sandwiches. Rise of Chick-fil-A, 8.3% growth. Number 3, pizza, 9.6% growth. Bottled water. Number 2 is that's 10.7%
Ice cream
growth.
number 1. Ice cream number 1.
Not ice cream,
Damn.
but sometimes you get a frozen version of this.
Candy bars.
No.
Coffee.
What?
Yogurt.
Yes. Yogurt.
Froyo.
No, just yogurt. The percentage of Americans consuming yogurt at least once in 2 weeks has grown 12.5% from 2004 to 2014.
Wow.
Set to drop 5% in the next 10 years.
Yes.
Because you're going to find out that yogurt gives you cancer.
Oops.
Everything does now.
Yeah.
Cancer gives you not cancer.
No one cares about Broadway.
You know, sharks can get cancer.
Well,
Yes, they can.
Oh, Brad.
Yeah.
It's already 5 after the hour. We
Sure
should probably
is.
get to a top 3 of some sort.
Um,
Just throwing it out there.
I guess. Top 3 impulse buys?
Everything.
Everything. All right. I went to Stu Leonard's today.
Bow your head in shame. What'd you buy?
Cronuts. I'm on a diet too. That was my lunch. I had a cronut and a little bit of apple cider.
All right. Show time out for a second.
Okay.
Have you seen Applebee's new promotion?
Do they have cronuts?
No.
Then I'm not interested.
You might be, though.
All right.
It's the Uber Bacon Burger with fries, and the fries are continuously, freely reloadable.
Why?
Because we're American, that's why.
I just want you to know.
You don't even know the curses I said at
Fuck
the
you in the face.
Don't worry, I said many similar things to the television as I saw that. I actually think it was on Hulu. I think I was watching a Riff Track short and
I can't go to Applebee's now, knowing that's there.
So, bottomless fries.
yeah, bottomless fries plus the Uber burger. I was like, "Are you effing kidding me? You couldn't have come out with this a month ago when
I'm
I
gonna
was
have to not eat like tomorrow, Monday and Tuesday.
just so you can have one
Just so
sitting."
just so I can enjoy myself on Tuesday. All there is to it.
Yeah, but if you don't do that, your body goes in starvation mode and it just starts absorbing everything it can. And
Like fries.
yeah,
Bucket loads of fries. All right.
I'm sorry, Brad. You've run the entire restaurant out of
Well, I
fries.
was at Stu Leonard's and I bought cronuts, and then I was like, oh, they got roast beef. Oh, provolone. Oh, an entire sirloin.
I don't think a sirloin is an impulse buy. Now, if you wanted to round it off to buying a ton of... Wait, where's he going?
Oh, you
I
just
know he bought one, I
open
believe
you.
that. I was just gonna say, if you wanna turn it into buying food when you're hungry,
No, you just open Pandora's box.
or his icebox.
Awesome.
Let's wait for Brad.
Well, you don't have the technical difficulties in
I
there?
like moving.
I thought it was in the
Well,
player.
yeah, it is. It's just out of arm's length, and I don't feel like moving.
You are a bum.
Hashtag lazy.
Well, that's true too.
That I would have to change to that program, and it's not worth it.
Screw it. So,
For the length he's taking, that thing better be cooked. He's parked right outside that. Oh, here it comes.
That, I almost had the $110 worth of Snapple.
what in the hell? What?
Why?
It's still live. It's moving.
Just why?
It was a good deal.
Yeah, so?
What exactly is that?
It's
You don't
A
drive
pork
by a car
roast?
lot and go, hey, check out that 89 Mazda for $50. That's a great deal.
Are you kidding? If there's an 89 Mazda for $50, I totally buy that.
yeah,
Are you kidding? We'll Top Gear the hell out of that thing.
That would be pretty awesome.
I mean, let's be.
Wait, let there be two, so that way every time we stop and park, we can just hit each other and not worry about it.
Exactly. Like a sirloin steak,
Yeah.
Like 10 of them.
Hold it up to the camera.
I'm trying now.
Sweet baby monkey.
And
goodness.
1 and 2.
Well,
3,
you can do skull crushes for a great tricep
5.
workout.
At least after you drop it on your
6.
head, you'll be able to get the swelling down with the beef.
8.
All right.
Go on.
So, no, I'm curious
I'm
how
gonna
much. I'm curious how much that thing cost.
What's 20 pounds at $4 a pound?
So $80.
Yeah.
For half of a cow.
Can we? Can you hold the hell out of Jay punch it?
Come on, Jay.
I just want a video of Jay beating Brad's meat.
Dick!
Exactly.
Don't drop your meat on your meat, man. That's no good. What the hell were we doing?
I'm exercising.
Oh,
I'm exercising. Do you mind?
you're exercising your meat. That's fantastic. We were
Rocky
doing
had a whole
something.
side of a cow. We've downsized since then.
And as you can see on our tour, the show is going down the road great, and then all of a sudden, we hit black ice and just ran into a field and a tree and a cow, evidently, too, while we were there.
I'd bring it in, but it's in multiple pieces, but 10 cases of Snapple. It was on sale!
Did you spend your entire Florida vacation money at Stu
Yes!
Fires? Okay. Just so I know where we stand. Why isn't Brad coming anywhere with us? This was his idea. He ran out of money.
I've got Snapple. It was on sale for half price.
Because it expired 2 years ago.
This is good exercise.
It is good exercise.
Come on, it's like a medicine ball.
Oh my God. This is a good 20 pounds?
Yeah?
I don't believe I have to say this, but just don't get any blood on the floor.
I think it's alive. Catch.
Hey, you guys tossing meat?
Just tossing some meat around.
Yeah.
You know, hey, it's our show. You can't edit me.
There you go.
I believe I was encouraging that one.
Yeah, that's kind of true, too.
Oh,
So evidently,
someone tuning
sirloin.
in right now is going to be like, is that a human brain or something?
It is. It's Brad's brain. We actually took it
This
out.
is your brain. This is your brain on...
Steroids.
Actually, that's Pat's liver.
He only wishes it was still that color.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So impulse buys.
Apparently, sides of beef.
Sides of beef.
Sides of beef.
Yep.
Just junk food.
Food when you're hungry.
Just junk food. You're
What's
just
the worst... All right, what time we got? I just want to see.
oh,
It's
10.
almost 10, 12.
Okay.
12.
What's the worst thing you bought when you're hungry? Like just the weirdest thing. You're like, I'm starving. Buy.
Anything you brought back from Hawaii that had Japanese writing on it.
Well, that was more for entertainment value than actual eating value.
That was.
Grass jelly.
Grass Day.
There's no limit to the things I bought just because, like, I'm hungry. That looks.
What have you
phenomenal.
bought? Like, all right, you've just been like hungry for lunch, and then you've been shopping at BJ's, but inevitably you buy in bulk. What have you brought home in bulk?
in bulk?
Does that thing count as bulk?
Yes, that counts as bulk.
As bulk. Let's see. I've
Ramen noodles?
No, I've never bought ramen noodles. Just the sodium content alone would kill. Well, it's probably what killed that.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie.
No salt needed.
Well, no, because it ingested enough from the ramen.
Right. Somewhere
No,
there's a
I
vegetarian at home passing out.
Right? The horrible things I put in my body.
What that thing on the desk, man?
It looks like a human brain.
Oh, they kill Pat.
It's the world's
In
largest
the chair.
sweetbread.
Only if you come out with the marker and put Pat's face on it.
Want me?
Yep.
Yep.
Sure do.
Hold on. Let me just move the sticker. So,
And by move, we mean take it off.
So you got a nice canvas to work with.
Is that what we're calling it now?
Is it okay that your meat smells like marker?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, sorry.
It won't go through.
Nope.
Tremendous. And it's on the fat anyway, so I can always cut it off.
Oh, it's permanent marker too.
Well done. Is that a goatee?
No, it's his mouth. Yes, it's a goatee.
I don't know how much you're roughing it out. Wilson! It's actually not bad for Pat.
He's got eyebrows.
It's actually complimentary to him. That his nose.
Yeah, why not?
Hey, it's your drawing. Who the
There
hell
you
I
go.
judge?
Well done. Pat, you got a little glare
And you
on
can see it pretty damn well.
There you go.
I have no words.
Yeah. Hold on. For goodness sake, we gotta get a screen capture of this. Wait, hold on. Rob, hold on. Please. Here. For goodness sakes, for Pat later. Anyways, impulse buys.
No, we got to pose with Pat.
You might want to turn Pat so he's looking at the camera.
There you go.
I'm just going to turn the chair, but...
All right, let's do a fun one.
There you go.
Somebody pick up Pat.
Hold on.
Just hug him. Just go, oh. No, don't eat
Jay?
Pat. That's weird.
Jay, give
What?
me a what? Okay. Now return you to your television.
Yeah, now back to your television programming.
Usually we do this before the show, but...
Towards me.
What, my camera's now the Pat camera?
You and Pat. There you go.
Oh,
Oh,
good.
there you are.
Come here, Pat.
You
All right.
kidding? I ain't passing up on getting this into the intro.
Should I just start talking to him,
Right
too?
now I'm getting a close up.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah. All right, so, impulse buys.
Really, dude? We just spent the last 12 minutes with this.
We're just ditching this top three, aren't we?
I don't even think we're doing a top three.
No.
Oh, we got to do a top three.
Three Pat stand-ins.
Wow, top three Pat stand-ins. All right. The meat wins. I'm sorry.
Well, the side of
Beef.
Pat McGroin over
Pat-
We
here.
still got the gold head in the car.
That's true.
Oh, we also had the ball that we put a mustache on.
Yep. All right, impulse buys. We
All
can
right,
do this.
We can do
We
this.
can do
impulse
this.
buys. With me,
I bought a 1-watt laser for $300.
because that's just you. That doesn't surprise us.
No, it's $200 at the time, actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, technology's my huge thing. It's just like, ooh.
No, like that was honestly that's one of the only things I can think of I bought purely because cool. Actually, except for a few things recently.
You want
but-
to know one I think everyone's guilty of?
What?
Cell phones.
I've never had a cell phone as an impulse buy.
But it is. Your iPhone 4, your iPhone 5, they all worked fine. You just wanted bigger, better.
It's not really an impulse. Impulse is more.
Impulse is like you go into a store.
Mine.
Oh, mine. Buy now.
Yeah, but you kind of did that because as soon as you heard it announced, you waited up until like 3 in the morning, just be like, gimme, 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 gimme. But then you had to wait.
That's not an impulse buy. That's planning.
That was
Yeah.
planned execution.
I do not impulse buy a $1,000 device. Okay, I might, but I didn't.
If you could have walked into a store at 3 in the morning and just said, gimme, gimme, gimme. gimme,
Yeah.
gimme,
Well,
Impulse.
that's besides the
Walking
point.
by the store at 3 in the morning.
Yeah. I'm not walking by a store at 3 in the morning. That's a little
Well, I mean,
sketchy.
no, I have a microphone.
I don't know.
I don't know. How about a car?
Uh,
People will just be walking by and just be like, ooh, shiny.
You know,
And-
honestly-
and then the salesman comes out and goes,
honestly, my last car was an impulse buy. It wasn't.
no, it wasn't because the neon died and then we set it on fire.
Right, but I had the new car before that.
I don't think any of us. I mean, you might be able to argue that it was an impulse buy for you.
Huh?
I would agree with car, but I'm thinking more of driving down the street and seeing a classic car for sale and going, "Oh crap! I've always wanted one of those now."
Yeah, so,
well, I mean,
so
here's-
cars can definitely
like
be an
for
impulse
me,
buy.
it wasn't like I was out. I don't know if it really qualifies. I was out car shopping, but I was like, and then I ended up at Torrington Honda and I like that, like mine.
You're like, ooh, that looks nice.
Like, I'll give you this much. And they're like, no, it's this much. I'll give you this much. Yeah.
Yeah,
Like-
but you were out car shopping.
Yeah, so it doesn't really count. It was.
Yeah, but other people do. It's not just
it was
us.
a little bit impulsive, but yeah.
I have a coworker who had an identical car to mine. It's just a couple years older.
Yeah.
And he was in for service, and he's like, oh, an Infinity.
Uh-huh.
And he's like, just out of curiosity, what's the deal with that Infinity? He's like, blah, 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 blah. And he's like, cool, I'll take it. He's like, huh? He's like, yeah, you don't even have to work for it. And then here you go.
Undersea scooter.
Oh, what?
Undersea scooter.
Because every time I've seen one, I bought one.
Yeah, me too.
What about mail order brides?
Still say undersea scooter.
What? What is, what? Why?
I wanted one.
Wait,
you actually have one?
Maybe. Never used it either. Well, actually,
That's the sad part.
part of that's because the dog chewed through the charging cable.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
Wait, was it one that was actually
Stupid
underwater,
Susie.
or is that the one that's like your head's above water, but the scooter's on?
No, it's one of those things that's like the bulbous thing with the battery. It's got the motor in it, and like you hold on it with the two handles. Like one of those deals. Does that make sense?
Yeah, kind of.
I have one of those.
What about tools?
Still have it.
Because I've been caught in Home Depot a few times, and I'm just like, who doesn't need this?
Yeah, I would say that tools is definitely could be.
I mean, you use them, yes, because you're going to use every tool, even though it might be once in your
Because here's
life.
the thing, because that one's so easy to justify.
Oh, absolutely.
It's like, I'm going to do ba with it, you know, and you're like, yes, $450 for a welder? Sure thing.
Gonna throw this one out for the ladies. Purses. I've seen my sisters.
Yeah,
ladies love their purses.
Yep, I would say that's definitely possible.
How about geeky t-shirts?
That's more you.
Yeah, that's an impulse buy. It's like, see, buy.
What
now.
about just clothing? I mean, a lot of people just like, wow, that is a really nice looking insert
let's go
thing here.
clothing.
The only thing I guess, but the only thing,
You have a clothing shop.
I'm speaking me personally, the only thing I've ever impulse bought clothing-wise is...
Shirt dot whoop.
With shirt.woot. That's pretty much it.
It's still a shirt.
It is, but I was t-shirts really. I'd just say nerdy clothing. You know,
Yeah.
along those lines. What about like stuff for your car? Like, I'm gonna go pretty generic on this one. I'm just gonna go something really deeply discounted. Finger quotes.
So you just look at it as like, but it's 80% off.
Right.
And it's only
Do
$8,000.
I need 10 cases of Snapple? No. Will I drink 10 cases of Snapple? Eventually.
Well, for your sake, I hope it's diet.
It is.
Oh, good.
Yes. Except for 3, which are going to the airport.
Fair
And
enough.
you get through it before the expiration date.
Yeah. I will.
Expiration. It's best if used by.
Best it. Yes, exactly.
Best if used by.
Or until it explodes or has mold on it.
Explosion.
Explosion!
Well, your best use by explosion.
Cheap video games.
I
All
never.
right, don't tell me you've never been at the bargain bin and you've seen like used game $4, used game $8, and bought like 5 of them.
I've always wanted Sasquatch Hunter.
Yeah, I have.
Honestly, for me, it's brand new games.
Really?
Yeah.
Honestly, like I have. Actually, it's probably even those like half a dozen Xbox games, original Xbox games. I've never played.
Well, I had a bunch
I'll
of
do
those
that
too.
with used movies.
Yeah. What's a movie you haven't watched yet?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, what, like, a serious movie?
Any movie you've impulse bought and never watched it.
Oh, wait, that I've impulse bought and haven't
Yep.
watched? All 4 Oceans films?
Haven't watched those yet?
Well, since I bought it, no.
Wow. All right.
Well, it's the original plus 11 plus 12 and 13.
Right.
I have at least half a dozen Blu-ray movies that I've purchased.
So movies, that's a big one.
Yeah, but brand new video games, like, I'll just be walking around, it's like, oh, this just came out. I'm like, really? I didn't even know this was
Toys
coming.
from your childhood.
I already own the toys for my child. I don't want to buy them
We
again.
never gave them away, so.
Right. Well, did you buy them again, or did you just hold on to them like a hoarder from TLC?
Which one gets me in the least amount of trouble? Actually, the more geek cred one would be I've held on to them. Some of them I've held on to. There is little knickknacks that I have bought along the way.
Because I'm going to be honest, when I was in the mall and I walked by the Lego store, it was just like magnetic attraction. I walked in the store and I walked out $95 later.
But they were awesome.
That's true, but that was like crazy impulse buy. It's like toys for my child. No, it was nostalgia plus toys equals instant buy. It was like Legos. I love Legos. Back to the Future and Ecto 1. Oh.
Well, Ecto 1 is one of the most famous vehicles aside from like the Batmobile and a couple others.
Yeah, but from my childhood.
Yeah.
Boom.
Well, yeah. Pat?
Pat? Meat Pat?
Meat
Meat
Pat.
Pat.
Yeah.
Isn't that a face palm?
Yeah.
Triple meat weight count.
That just sounds like a porn movie.
Is that an Amazon series or?
Smack him in the face.
That's another good one.
Oh. What?
Do you want to facepalm count it first? Triple?
Facepalm count it.
Awesome. Any deal of the day on any website,
Yeah.
whether yes, whether it be Woo,
Time running out now. Buy now.
Amazon, yeah, anything of the sort,
Yeah.
anything. It's like I bought stuff off a No More Rack, and it's like, oh, you only got 19 minutes and blah blah blah. So I'm like, all right, I could use them. I buy a couple, and it's like next day, oh, you have 31 days to buy this now. I'm like, but damn it!
That son of a bitch.
And now I'm sad.
Yeah. Trying to think is there anything like for your car or electronics?
Well, of course, there's
Impulse
electronics.
buy?
Look at my TV. I'd always
That
wanted
wasn't an
one.
impulse buy.
Yeah, it was.
Your TV, your 4K uber expensive TV.
Yeah.
right.
I'd always wanted one. I wasn't planning on buying it, but every time I go to Best Buy, I'm just like, oh, that would look phenomenal in my living room.
Okay,
Oh,
we need to come up with a list pretty quickly.
No, we don't. We still got at least 2 minutes.
5. For the end of the show.
We can always skip what we learned.
No, we can't.
You do
Okay.
it right now. Jay, what'd you learn?
No, all right. Top 3. I'm going to go with sides of beef.
Discounted sides of.
Discounted sides of beef is number 1. Number 2.
Passing that discounted side of beef.
Number 2, I'm going to go with
Discounted movies.
movies and video games.
Discounted.
Yep.
Discounted.
Let's see. Number 3, I think we can go with
Candy bars.
nerdy clothing. Yeah?
Nerdy novelty clothing.
Novelty clothing.
Novelty clothing.
Novelty clothing. Cloning?
Yeah, skip
Novelty
the nerdy
clothing.
Novelty clothing.
Unicorn.
Ooh.
Honorable mentions.
Cars.
I don't think anyone, unless you're crazy rich, impulse buys a car, really.
If you're tired of your current one, you do.
Shop for a new one. Yeah.
How about junk food?
Yeah, I'll go with junk food.
Because junk food is just
Junk
like,
food, yep.
ooh, what's this new thing that now has a slightly
And
better flavor?
for the ladies, pocketbooks. Yeah?
Yeah, that's
Not
fine.
a merce.
Not a merce. Well, let's see if there's any other crazy news stories.
You're in a huge rush. You want to do that. We're now down to 2 minutes,
Well,
and you're
you
like,
gotta-
let's do a news story.
You gotta type, so I'm gonna give you
What you learned? You don't have time to type.
what? Don't I don't
Just tell them what you learned, Brad.
I learned that it may be an impulse buy now. But 6 months from now, when I'm having a delicious sirloin steak, I'll look for my freezer after I vacuum it.
What about your blender? Was that an impulse buy? That Uber blender you bought?
Okay, that's a little bit of impulse buy.
So once you put the Uber
Yes.
meat in the Uber
Oh
blender,
no! Why would I do that?
because then you can have a Uber delicious smoothie,
Meat shake,
a meat shake.
also an Amazon series.
Not available in this region, but
I also learned that the weenie warmer, while a fantastic idea, like most things we think of, has already been thought of. I know. I really
I
thought
was
that was
really looking
tremendous.
forward to that one too.
Me too. That was gonna be good. I mean, just the custom underpants with the slot in there for the heater packet. Because there's. Hey baby, have you seen my hot?
My hot pocket.
Oh, that's what we could call it. I wonder if that name's been taken.
Hot pocket?
Yeah.
I've never heard of
Never heard of it either. Jay,
it. Hi.
what did you learn today? Wait, hold on. Meat Pat, what did you learn today? We'll murder you later. Jay, what did you learn today?
Well, I've learned that counting it with meat pat is just as much fun as real pat.
I know, except you can punch him in the face and he doesn't yell at you
As much.
as much.
And he's more delicious this way,
Yes, that is true.
eventually.
Eventually.
And deep fried's coming.
It's coming. We should do something.
Probably. Yeah, taking
it's
over the
still there,
back.
Yeah.
Let's see what it sounds like when you give him a count.
Count it.
Hold on. I don't know if I got you or the meat
We
pat.
should do something for Thanksgiving. We should come up with creative Thanksgiving recipes for next week.
Okay.
We'll do something like that. Hey, if you missed any part of the show, Midnight Replay, youtube.com/NSLSTV, facebook.com/NSLSTV, twitter.com/NSLSTV, or NSLSTV.com, or email us at NSLSTV@gmail.com.
Yeah. Email us ideas for top threes.
Or Thanksgiving recipes. Crazy Thanksgiving recipes.
Or all kinds of
recipes for Pat.
Or deep fryables. Deep
Yes.
fryables. Deep fried's coming.
Deep fry Pat.
And deep freezing.
We'll miss you. Midnight Replay, hour and a half, coming up next.
Good job.